All right, Lizzie, unbox this. Do it.
All right. It is Lone Wolf and Cub, and
what you know about it? It's very colorful.
It's very hard to find. We still don't have volume 27.
We're never gonna find it. Actually, hold on. I think I looked up on Amazon because I was trying to find a used copy to possibly get for like Christmas or something, and I think that the volume 27 is actually the hard one to find.
Oh, like discontinued, or they only print
They're all out of print, but 27 I think is like the one that everyone charges the most money for.
Yeah.
So if we ever find it in the wild at a used bookstore, that's ideal, but we might have to pay like $50 for a volume, which really sucks. Yeah, ouch.
Especially when we got these for like $6 or cheaper.
We got these at, what was it? It was Anime Jungle. We got them in a huge bundle. How much did we pay for these?
I cannot remember.
Well,
it was before we were
they generally do $4 per book, so I'm gonna guess $4 per book. And I remember getting this one. We did we get this one after Path of the Assassin?
Yes.
Okay, because Path of the Assassin was the first one that we got when we were trying to find Lone Wolf and Cub at our used bookstores in Los Angeles, and we just could not find a single volume anywhere. So one day we got Path of the Assassin because it's the same publisher, Dark Horse, and it's the same author and artist, and that was kind of like the consolation prize to not be able to find Lone Wolf and Cub. And lo and behold, we spent $100 on Path of the Assassin, the entire series, and next thing they have is Lone Wolf and Cub.
Although to be fair, I mean, just because of the writing style and stuff, I like Path of the Assassin a little bit more than Wolf.
I like Path of the Assassin, but Lone Wolf and Cub is a better story in my opinion, and that's because I watched Samurai Jack back in the day, which took a lot of stuff from Lone Wolf and Cub as inspiration. Lone Wolf and Cub, it tends to have each chapter is more like an episode.
Yeah.
It's not like, I mean, there's an ongoing story, and that's hinted at the end of the first volume. But it is kind of just showing, the first volume is really just showing how the father and son dynamic works for assassins. So we should kind of talk about that probably. Lone Wolf and Cub, the title refers to the two main characters, which is the father and the son. And off the top of my head, I cannot remember the name of the son.
Oh gosh, I think it's father. Like, for some reason I want to keep saying Diego, but that's not right.
Definitely not Diego. But yeah, not a lot of Japanese Diegos.
Yeah.
in the samurai era. I never hear a Samurai Diego.
I'm not sure.
But yeah, Lone Wolf and Cub, I mean, it's basically about, father and son, assassins for hire.
The ultimate duo.
He travels around with this crickety old baby cart that's outfitted with weapons that you can't see in these shots. And, he hires himself out to kill people as a Ronin.
I really
he uses his son. He uses his baby as bait.
Yeah.
Which is kind of fucked up, but he does care for the son. You get that through the writing.
Yeah.
That he does love his son.
And he's confident that he will always be able to save his son.
Because he's a badass. He is the samurai.
Well, yeah, he loved his son so much he gave him the choice.
He gave him the illusion of choice. I mean, the kid in the beginning of this is how old? Like, I mean, we don't get an age because it's not like, I don't know. We're really thrown mise-en-scene into this manga. It's not really one where we start at the very beginning of the story when we find out why they're assassins for hire. It starts off, they're in the middle of a job.
Yeah.
And you don't think that this kid's going to be part of the grand plan to kill this guy, but he's able to use the kid as a way to get close to the man he's supposed to be there to kill.
Yes, use that defenseless little one.
Look at him, he's so cute. He's got his own little... Is that a unibrow? No. He's just got Japanese
that's
kids
his
back
hair.
in the day.
That's his bangs.
I guess that was the style at the time.
Yeah, that was the style.
The man bun for the man, the weird back and front bun for the child.
That's how it was written in 1970,
I guess. But yeah, this Dark Horse doesn't print these anymore. They print the omnibuses, so the individual volumes, which are actually significantly smaller than a normal volume of manga. They're like not half the size, but probably 3/4 of the size.
Yeah, I'd say that's about right.
And that can get to be a little bit of a pain because, it's really small print and really small artwork when you hold it in your hand.
But it has a lot.
It's better than the omnibuses. Because the omnibuses have way too much crammed into the large books.
Yeah, it's so fat you have trouble, what's that say?
So you got two options. Either find the individuals that are out of print, but are, small print, or find the omnibuses, which are still in print, but the bindings fall apart really fast, which is not fun. So yeah, Lone Wolf and Cub. What do you think, Lizzie? You happy you got like you don't own this yet. You'll have to get this yourself, but I'm glad I picked this one up.
I'd probably look into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look into finding some of it. Although I'll probably just borrow yours. It's hard to find.
I'll never have 27, so if you have 27, I'll buy it from you.
That's my mission.
Oh look, there's him giving his son the option. Choose, boy, the ball or the sword.
Choose your life.
Yeah, choose your life, infant child. Whichever one you fall closer to is the one I'll assume that you chose.
Yeah.
It is a touching scene, though. I mean, like, there is some absurdity in the idea of letting your infant child choose the path they're going to have for the rest of their life. But, I don't know, this whole thing is handled very well. Samurai Jack, definitely, I mean, I hear the Samurai Jack soundtrack in my head when I read this, you know?
Yeah.
So, how many children thrown into a life of assassination do you give this out of 10?
I still gotta read a lot more of it to be good at judging
Based
it,
on the
but
first volume and a half so far, it's really fucking solid. I would pick it up again.
probably 10 out of 10.
And I have no idea how the main villain's going to factor into this, but we don't see him until like the very last shot. I think that we already used the shot where it's the two guys facing off. It's like an old man and then Lone Wolf and Cub standing, across from them.
So, but yep, that's our sign to wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Subscribe, Lizzie?
Yes, I've already subscribed. You subscribe.
I haven't yet, and I won't.
Thanks, everyone.
Just fuck us. Bye.